on, guys? It's Needle. So in today's video, we'll be doing another installment of how you can edit faster on Fortnite. I haven't done one of these in a while, and that's mainly because I've been practicing on keyboard and mouse. I'm sure you guys can hear me spamming my keys. I apologize for the key spam, but that's just how it is. My mic's gonna pick it up. So I'll be showing you guys some things you guys can do to edit faster, some routines you can do, and the whole gist of it is how to actually do edits while building. It's something that I learned from Booga when I saw him win the World Cup. First thing I thought was like, what edit course is this kid doing? He is insane. His edits are so fast. And surprisingly enough, he doesn't do any kind of edit course. He does free builds only and incorporates his edits. So it does make sense because you're never really going to be doing an edit like alone online. You're always going to have to build into the edit to set it up right. So that kind of makes sense for me. So I'll be showing you guys some routines I do, or just some like kind of drills, I don't know, quote unquote, just things I do when I'm trying to free build and warm up that incorporates edits while you're moving and building, because that's going to get you more warmed up online. Another thing is, over time, I actually used to practice edits for like hours on end on my mouse when I was first trying to learn keyboard and mouse, and something I've actually resorted to since then is just trying to do only like 5 to 10 minutes of editing, because you never really edit that much online. Like, it's an important thing, but don't drill an edit course for 2-3 hours. That's not going to help you. Do like 5-10 minutes to get your edits warmed up like I'm. So the first one that I like to do is the one I saw Booga do initially, and this is what actually helped my edits out a lot on mine, and it's the simple ramp floor wall like this. You're gonna just do this, right, that motion, but you're gonna edit through it and continue it, which sounds weird, but I'll show you guys what it would look like. Something like this. And don't get upset if you mess your edits up. This is actually pretty hard to do for the first time and kind of warm it up, but it's something along the lines of this. You can even do the ramp like that, mix it up. I kind of like doing it like that. Yeah, so that is the first one. It's the ramp floor wall like that. Hopefully you guys get the gist of it. And this is what Booga mainly does to warm up. I see Zexro doing this a lot as well, and he just won the championship series. So something, if pros are doing it, there's a good chance this is going to help. So this is the first one, and this is just really good for initiating, like I said, learning how to build and edit at the same time, which is like, kind of like I feel like it's an overlooked thing in Fortnite. People just kind of solely do edit courses, which can help in some circumstances. We'll talk about that later. But yeah, this is the first little drill I like to do to get warmed up for my edits. Now, the next one is almost the same gist. As you guys can see, they kind of like made like a tunnel. It's pretty linear, but you just got to do it straight. The next one is kind of the same thing. It's going to be the same thing, but vertically with floors and cones. So I'm sure you guys have all seen this edit before. I do it a lot. It's one of my favorite edits to do. It's when you do the floor and the cone, but you edit it instead of like going through just like this, whatever. You edit it the 2 tiles. So 2 tiles on the floor, 2 tiles on the cone. And then what this allows you to do is you can set it up with a jump. And then what you do is put a floor and then connect it with a ramp. And it allows you just to run through like this. It's a pretty cool motion. Let's look at it from down here just so you can see. I like to do this and do an infinite version up, like to the sky, to get warmed up, and that kind of warms up my floor and my cone. This is something that I actually do online. There was like a retake. I'll show you guys right now, but yeah, it looks something like this. And this is kind of hard to do because there's a couple different uses for this, and you're not going to be able to do it every time, just because sometimes like the ramp goes above. But yeah, this is pretty much the gist of it. I can't lie, this is a pretty hard edit to learn. You guys got it kind of scuffed right there, and like it doesn't connect sometimes. Like, I don't know, it gets kind of funky sometimes. But yeah, this is what the motion looks like. I always go to the right personally. You can do the left as well, and then just keep going up and up. And it's, yeah, just like a really good way to get a quick double edit in while building, because that's what it's mostly going to be like online. And boom, yeah, something like that. So hopefully you guys get the gist of this one as well. I don't see a lot of pros doing this one. This is just something I do to get warmed up. But yeah, this helps my edits out a ton. And now the last sort of free build style edit that we'll be going over that I would suggest trying to warm up with would be straight tunnels. And now it really depends on how you want to do them. I like to just do straightforward tunnels when I'm on my mouse, but if you guys are on controller, it's going to be a little bit harder to do this just because you can't really put the front wall in front and do it. I don't do the mongrel edit though like this. That's kind of psycho. I just do the straight, either 4 tiles like this or just the 3. So it will look like this, just straight tunneling out. And tunneling's always, you know, if you guys play any competitive, you guys know you need tunneling. This is just going to be an essential part of the game at the end game part when you have to snake out and use all your mats. So it's always good to warm this up in general, but editing is a big component of it just because you have to do it pretty quick and know what pieces you're editing. But I'll try to do the mongrel one for you guys like this. I don't know how he does this, but that's pretty psycho. I need to start working on that myself. But yeah, that's just straight tunneling. You guys get the gist of it. Those are like the 3 main ones I personally use to get my edits up. I mean, other than that, though, as far as like free building and doing edits, there's no other ones I can think of. Unless you just want to straight crank like this and just like kind of sneak edits in and just do your overall crank. I guess that would help. But yeah, anything with free building, make sure to incorporate edits to stay completely loose, get completely warmed up. And now we're going to be talking about an edit course that I use that actually allows you to hit some edits from some different angles. Alright, peep on the screen right now. This is Gonki's Awkward Edit Course. I don't know where I found this, but this is perfect for what I'm trying to do. So, a lot of the times, I'll show you when we get in there, but there's just a lot of edits when you're like really close up to the wall or really close up to the ramp where you have to make an extra hard kind of like motion to hit the edit. I don't know if you guys ever get in that spot too, but it's kind of it's a really weird situation, and this allows you to actually practice and get some muscle memory down for editing in those weird angles. So, his little description is edits on awkward angle for real in-game scenarios. Use code Gonki or use code Needlehead. Either one works. But by the way, make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications. You guys made it this far and enjoying this little edit tutorial. But so can I build to show you guys? Yeah. So I saw Mongrel talk about one time. If you're ever like backed up into your box and getting sprayed, this edit specifically in this corner is so hard to do, but he has it down to muscle memory. So you're looking at this wall right here, and you have to make the most awkward motion to get to it. So, and then same thing going up like that. It's just something that you have to have the muscle memory down to do because you can't really just do it. It's like, I don't know, it's really hard. You guys can try yourself, but this course will without a doubt help you. So let's run through the course. I'll show you my favorite parts and what helps me the most when trying to warm my edits. So it starts off with just some straight wall resets and ramps. Nothing too out of the ordinary right here. I like this part a lot. You have to come around the corner and go at some weird angles as you do edit. This is kind of cool right here. I like this. Oh, and by the way, if you guys just saw that right there, auto open doors is a must. You have to have auto open doors on if you're looking to do any kind of edits, just because if you scuff the edit, it allows you just to like open the door right away. It's pretty sick. I don't know. I always use that because if you mess up like the bottom 3 edit, it's going to do a door instead, and it's like easy to run through. And a lot of this edit course is like twisting and turning, just like to go really at weird angles you usually don't edit from. As you guys can see, I'm going like up, down, and then you bring it back down here through this code and you go back down. So this is a really weird one. Like, look at these angles I have to go through. So not conventional. As you see, you guys can see I'm struggling a little bit on this one, but that's just how this course is. These are pretty simple ones up. It's just a floor cone edit vertically, and then you have to like jump up. This is how I do these personally because there's like a weird delay. Pretty simple, just like that. And then this is straight edit down towers, if I remember correctly, so let's just fly through these. I love these so much. These are not awkward edits, but these are just fun to do. Oh yeah, so these are really weird ones. I like these a lot. So it's a wall like this, and then you edit the cone like that, and then go through another wall at a different angle. What in the world? I don't know. This is funky though, but yeah, this entire edit course is all like this. This is a pretty simple triple edit. You're going down, you got a floor, you got a cone, you got a wall. I don't even know what's going on. This is a quad. So this one is like a weird version of an edit tower. You do a ramp, you edit through a ramp, a floor, and then there's a cone you have to reset, and then a wall to jump back down. So like, I don't know, just puts you in these really, really weird spots that you wouldn't think of being about, but sometimes you're in a tower in game, and this is the edit you have to make, and you might as well have some practice. More tunneling right here, obviously this is essential, like I said. This is one of my favorite parts of the course right here. You have to run through and you have to hit this top 3 wall edit. That's always so awkward to hit, but this is like something that's going to force you to hit it. And I don't know, this has helped me a lot on this course alone. This is an edit that I've always just struggled with because it's just the timing on it and the clicking. It's just so weird. But you guys see right there, I'm getting a little bit better at it. A little practice here, flipping your rank. And that is it. So my time on it was 4:35. Feel free to hop in, put the code, and see what you guys can get as well. But that's going to be all for the video. Hopefully you guys did learn something from this and just use any of these techniques to help practice your editing it better. Like I said, editing is one of those things you don't want to spend more than like 10-15 minutes at most. Editing is just something you don't do that much in game, and it's more about doing it while you're building. So the first part of the video should help you the most. That's all from me, guys. Make sure to sub, turn on notifications, leave a like, leave a comment. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.